Hi there. So I posted a couple of videos from another agent who's about to be featured on a reality TV show, and once again they're trying to hype the real estate industry and what goes on behind the scenes and all that stuff. And I have posted a couple of my personal comments on some of it. But I just wanted to put out there what real estate is really about, and what the industry is about and everything else. One, it's not a full contact sport, and it is not a war whatsoever. It's a collaborative effort most of the time between agents to try to put deals together, because clients, whether they're buying or selling, usually have very specific things that are important to them in the transaction. And they have different deadlines they need to deal with, or different family members that they need to answer to when they're doing a transaction. And most of the time, my input to the transaction has very little to do with the emotion of things and pressure and things like that. The overall goal in today's environment is to try to just get the transactions opened and closed smoothly without a lot of problems. I think the majority of the drama oftentimes comes from the banks and from the lending environment and from trying to get the loans done, which oftentimes is usually just taking place over a couple of phone calls between the mortgage broker and the realtor who's representing the buyer. And then that realtor needs to have a good relationship and good rapport with the other agent that they're doing business with, because when problems occur in the transaction, the thing that's most important is cooperation. And so, the other agents are in some cases referring to the competition amongst agents, and truly, there isn't that much direct competition between agent to agent. We rarely know if we've gone on listing appointments to the same house, at least in real time. You might find out after the fact who you lost your listing to if you went and did a presentation, didn't get the listing. But if you get the listing, many times you don't know who you beat out until much further on down the line. And at that point, you're knee deep in listing the house for sale, or the escrow if the house did sell, or dealing with the whims of the and desires of the clients that you're working for, rather than worrying about other agents who may or may not have been involved from the very beginning. So I just wanted to kind of put that out there and give you guys some real perspective on what the business is really like and what we do on a day-to-day basis. But I don't see any other agents around me right now, because most of us don't work out, the successful ones at least. We don't work out of offices. I don't sit at a desk at an office except to get some paperwork done, and most of the time I sit at my own desk at my home office, which is where I think most agents do their business. The majority of our business is done on our cell phones, in our hands, and in our cars as we're going back and forth to the various houses and inspections that we have to do. So I hope you're all having a nice day. If anybody needs any real assistance with real estate, please feel free to give me a call. I can be reached on Instagram at broker.extraordinaire, or on my website at hoffhomesla.com. Take care.